Hi, hello everyone. I am Nalini Ashwin and welcome to my channel. So I'm continuing with the book summary series that I had started earlier on, and today I'm going to share with you the book summary of The Genius Habit by Lara Garnett. Please watch this episode, listen to this episode till the end, and if you like it, like and share with everybody. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. So, in a saturated market of career advice books, Laura Garnett's The Genius Habit stands out because it refuses to give you the easy, feel good answers. Garnett is a performance strategist who works with high level executives. In this book, she doesn't tell you to follow your passion or quit your job and travel. Instead, she offers a rigorous, data backed framework for achieving what she calls a zone of genius. The premise is simple but profound. Your happiness and success at work are not determined by your industry, your title, or your salary. They are determined by the specific activities you do every day. The habit she refers to is the daily practice of auditing your tasks to ensure you are spending the majority of your time in your zone of genius, the intersection of what you are uniquely good at and what you love doing, and what creates measurable impact. Are you tired of feeling burnt out and anxious in your career? Do you dream of reaching new heights of productivity and success? In this empowering guide, performance strategist Laura Garnett reveals the powerful secret and to break free from burnout and achieving unparalleled productivity. It all lies in embracing the unique genius within you. By leveraging the full potential of your authentic self, you will discover a wellspring of untapped abilities that will revolutionize your career and life. So, discover your genius. Through insightful self assessments and eye opening exercises, uncover your hidden talents and passions to recognize and embrace what makes you truly exceptional. Banish burnout. Say goodbye to the overwhelming stress and fatigue that have been holding you back with effective strategies to combat burnout, maintain work life balance, and rekindle your passion for your career. Double your productivity. Unleash the full force of your genius to achieve exceptional levels of productivity by aligning your work with your natural strengths, making every task a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Career clarity. Gain crystal clear clarity on your professional path and develop a clear roadmap for success. Overcome career anxiety. Tackle the nagging doubts and fears that have been holding you back and learn to trust in your unique abilities and make confident decisions for your career growth. Work smart, not hard. Say goodbye to ineffective strategies and endless hustle. The genius habit empowers you to work smarter by leveraging your innate talent, saving time, and achieving remarkable results. Authentic leadership. Embrace your authentic self to become an inspiring and impactful leader who leads with confidence, compassion, and purpose, leaving a lasting impression on those around you. Don't settle for mediocrity in your career. Embrace the genius habit and set yourself on a path of fulfillment, success, and boundless productivity. This book, The Genius Habit, is an empowering guide for those who are tired of the job hopping shuffle or the golden handcuffs of a high paying but soul crushing role. Garnet provides the scalpel to dissect your career and rebuild it from the inside out, making it an essential read for the frustrated high performer. Here are the most impactful lessons from the book and how they apply specifically to the three types of professionals mentioned. First, the zone of genius versus the zone of excellence, the crucial distinction. Garnight outlines four zones of work: zone of incompetence, things you are bad at. You delegate that. Zone of competence, things you are good at, but others are also good, so you can outsource them. Zone of excellence, things you are great at and do efficiently, but that drains your energy. You automate it or minimize. Zone of genius, activities that you are uniquely great at, that energize you and that produce massive value. So most professionals stop at excellence. They get promoted because they are efficient, but they burn out because efficiency is not the same as fulfillment. The habit is to identify the 20% of your work that falls into the genius zone and ruthlessly protect it, while minimizing the excellence work that sucks your soul. Second one, passion is a trap, purpose is the compass. Garnet draws a sharp line between passion and purpose. Passion is what you love, for example, cooking, painting, coding. It is inward facing and often fades when monetized. Purpose is a unique value you bring to others. For example, simplifying complex data, inspiring teams to take risks, restoring order to chaos. It is outward facing and sustainable. Stop looking for a job that matches your hobbies. Start looking for a job that allows you to express your unique value. Purpose creates resilience, passion creates burnout when the honeymoon phase ends. Third, stop equating achievements with happiness. The success hangover. Garnett warns against the if I just get that promotion or raise or recognition, I'll be happy mindset. She notes that achievements provide a dopamine hit, but it is fleeting. If you are engaging in excellence work to get that promotion, you will feel empty the Monday after you get the corner office. Happiness is a byproduct of doing genius work daily, not a reward for completing a project. If you hate the process of your job, the outcome will never make you happy. Audit your day to day tasks, not your end of year goals. Fourth, mentors are overrated. Sponsors and genius spotters are the key. Garnet controversially argues that a traditional mentor is not a necessity. She points out that mentors often project their own paths onto you, which may not fit your unique genius. Instead of seeking a guru, look for genius spotters, people who recognize the specific, unique value you bring and are willing to sponsor you by creating opportunities that utilize that value. You need advocates who buy your specific product, not advisors who want to turn you into a version of themselves. Fifth, fine tuning is a daily habit, not a one time event. The title is not the genius decision, it is the genius habit. You cannot find the perfect job and coast. The market changes, your skills change, and your energy changes. You must constantly evaluate your tasks. The 85% rule, aim to spend 85% of your time in your zone of genius. If you dip below that, you need to renegotiate your role, delegate, or pivot. So, weekly audit. Every Friday, review your calendar. What tasks drained you? What tasks energized you? Use this data to ask your boss for different assignments rather than asking for a different title. The Genius Habit is a masterclass in career architecture. It is not for the complacent, it is for the ambitious who are tired of running on a hamster wheel. It asks you to look in the mirror and take brutal ownership of your schedule rather than blaming your boss or the economy. Garnett's central thesis is liberating. Your job is not a fixed entity that you must fit into. Your job is a clay sculpture that you must mold to fit your unique strengths. So, if you read this book, you won't just have a better career, you will have a better relationship with yourself because you will finally stop fighting against your nature and start leveraging it. It is a kick in the pants that every high achiever needs to stop surviving the work week and start designing it. So this is it for this week, the book summary of the Genius Habit for you. And thank you so much for listening to the episode till now. I hope this was informative and useful for you. Let me know what were the takeaways from this episode, and please share in the comment. Do you want me to share any specific book summaries? Let me know in the comments. So if you like it, like and share with everybody, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and see you around in my next episode or video. Till then, please take care of yourself. Tata, bye bye.